What up, though, Pistons fans? Welcome back to another episode of the Downtown Deuce Show. So, today, the Pistons held their official presser for the newest addition, Chaz Lanier, who was selected 37th overall by the Pistons. So, Chaz, welcome to Detroit. We are happy to have you on the squad, and we are looking forward to watching you play this season. So, in this video, we are going to react to what Chaz had to say, and then talk about what it means going forward. So, when asked about his workout for the Pistons, Chaz said, "I had a great workout. I had great interactions with everyone. Just a great organization. It's been amazing. They treated me well, and I'm getting after it." And when he was asked about how he was welcomed to Detroit, he said, "There was a lot of gear laid out in the hotel room, and my dad took off his clothes immediately and put on the Detroit Pistons clothes, and we went walking around downtown Detroit, and everyone has been super nice to my family." So it's good to hear that he's been received well. Detroit sports fans, for the most part, really get behind and support our young players. So I think it's going to be the same case. I think it's going to be true with Chaz as well because of how he plays the game. I think it's a really good fit. I actually DM'd Chaz the other day just to show him support, and he hit me back and said that he appreciated it. So shout out Chaz, man. I'm becoming a Detroit Piston, and I'm looking forward to seeing him play here, man. When he was asked about what he could bring to the Pistons, Chaz had to say, "As a more mature guy, I feel like I can step in and play immediately. They had a great year last year, so just being able to do whatever they need me to do, come in and make shots whenever they need me to, playing hard on defense, that's a given to play on any NBA floor. So when I get my opportunity, I'm going to take full advantage of it. I'm a shooter, but it's defense first." I'm going to say that again. I'm a shooter, but it's defense first. Chaz's game fits the Pistons' style of play. He loves to get out in transition, and coming from Tennessee, that's exactly what they did over there. But more importantly, though, it starts with defense with Chaz, and he knows it. His coach at Tennessee, Rick Barnes, is a hard-nosed coach, hard-nosed defensive coach, and he will not allow you on the floor if you are not committing to the defensive side of the basketball. So it's good to hear that. When Chaz was asked about what he was looking forward to going into Summer League, he said, "Getting to mesh with Ron, Tolu, DJ, Dennis Jenkins, all of the guys I've been practicing with. Going out there and playing my game and having fun. Just getting used to the NBA style of play." So these guys have already been obviously getting after it, right? Playing together, in the days and weeks leading up to Summer League, which by the way begins this Friday, July 11th. And I'd imagine early on we'll see some mistakes from these guys, some turnovers, a little sloppy play, all things that happen when you're learning how to play with new teammates while also learning the system on both sides of the basketball. But I do expect Chaz to be himself. Don't overthink, don't think too much. Just be aggressive. Just be aggressive, look for your shot, play tough defense, get out in transition, all things the Pistons love to do. That's a big part of who the Pistons are, playing tough defense and being able to turn you over and get out in transition and get easy layups, easy dunks, or wide open threes. We saw it all last year, and I think we're going to see a lot more of that this coming season with the addition of a guy like Chaz. He was then asked about his initial impression of Cade Cunningham, and he said, "I've been watching him since Oklahoma State. He makes the game so much easier for everybody around him, and you can just tell he's a leader from the film." So it's good to hear he's watching film already, right? Getting to know these guys. But what he said is basically the same thing that we've heard about Cade since Cade arrived, right? Dwayne Casey, Monty Williams, JB Bickerstaff, and every other player and coach who have been asked about Cade have all echoed the same thing. You have not heard one person say anything negative about Cade since he's been here. They've all spoken, everyone has spoken very glowingly of how great of a teammate he is, how he's a leader on and off the floor, and how much easier he makes the game for everyone. And Chaz shares all of their sentiment. And I think having a guy like Cade who loves to get his teammates involved is going to get Chaz quality and open shots, much like he did for guys last season like Malik Beasley and Tim Hardaway. So I think we're going to see a lot more of the same, and I'm looking to see how that comes together. And then finally, when asked if he had a message for Detroit Pistons fans, Chaz said, "Being able to put the Pistons on my chest, I know what that means to a lot of Pistons fans, and I'm not going to let them down, and I'm going to give it my all every day." I love his mindset. I love his mindset, man. He definitely fits the Detroit Pistons style. He definitely fits their mentality, the bad boys going to work, now dog pound mentality of playing tough nose defense, hard defense, and getting out in transition and getting easy buckets, and most importantly, doing it together. We know that every Detroit Pistons team that has been successful has done so by committee. It's always been strength in numbers. The Bad Boy Pistons, they were very deep. The Going to Work Pistons, they were very deep. The Dog Pound Pistons are now building a team that has the potential to be very deep. So these things are cyclical, right? These things happen in phases and waves between decades. It looks like that is becoming the trend as far as what makes teams successful in the NBA. And the Pistons are building that. And I think Chaz fits right in with what these guys are trying to do. So looking forward to seeing him, man. I think he's going to fit in great here. He's a hard worker. He comes from a great program in Tennessee with structure that leads with their defense, right? And he's a mature player. I think that's going to bode well for a young Pistons team that has a mature leader. So I wouldn't be surprised at all if Chaz is able to carve out a role for himself as early as this year. If he's able to knock down shots consistently, and if he's able to strap up on the defensive end, which he has shown he can do up to this point. So that's a wrap for this episode. Summer League officially begins for the Pistons on July 11th, as mentioned, against the New York Knicks. So we only have to wait a couple more days until Pistons basketball is officially back. But let me know what you guys thought about what Chaz had to say, and if you think he has a chance to play as early as this season. Detroit versus everybody. Hit the button.
All the dirty work, all dog. I'ma dive on the floor, go try to block every shot, and I'ma be physical with you the whole game. You know Stu gonna be physical with you. When you think of the Pistons, you think just hard work and just gritty basketball. That's just the identity you gotta have when you put on that jersey.
I'm not your average breed of canine. Not a good dog, I'm bad boy for life. I set the tone, don't care about no tick. Let it be known, I get my respect. Come in the lane and see I don't bluff. If you retaliate, that's on ya. Slick talking pundits, I heard you're shade. Talking that shop, you must run this way. Tryna tell ya, hit the dog palm, mess around, find out, Tryna tell ya, hit the dog palm, mess around, find out, For some barbecue sauce, boy, you better crop a hill, cause I'm like that. When you're ready for some barbecue sauce, boy, you better crop a hill, cause I'm like that.